All right, all right, all right. Look like I'm locked in. TAIFA World Minister of Education in the house. I have an observation I need to pass on to the class. Old sail to the tribes and hiya hiya. Assalamu alaikum. Yes, that's my first love. You know, my mom told me when I first started going to the meetings with Amir Elijah Muhammad. She said, "Oh yeah, you going with them? You going with them? You going with the Muslim? Yeah, that's good." And I wonder why she say Muslim. And I found out later, yes, the Muslim with Noble Drew Ali was here first, and he was assassinated. The Nation of Islam was founded. So Master Farad Muhammad and uh, what's his name? Elijah Pooh Bey, who was Muslim, they formed this don't believe me. This is in FBI records. And, so they wasn't the first one that started teaching who we are. And the Muslims emphasize nationality. Nation of Islam taught nothing about nationality. And that leads me to my observation that I want to share tonight. You know, I've watched a lot of these movie stars grow up since they was children. Quite a few of us watched their career. You know, if they was in the public, yeah, I got to watch them. And they all followed that black narrative. And they didn't fare too well. You know, they would have done better if they came up in the 20s and 30s when we had our own studios. We directed our own movies. But we gave all it up for integration. They gave it up for integration. I ain't nothing to do with that. So what's being said is that why don't you save your children from the horrors you went through trying to make it in Hollywood? Go off and create your own. You don't need the money. The unity is what you need. If you can just come together and agree with a few people and spread that love around, man, we'd be up as a nation overnight. Overnight. That's what Elijah did. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad, all respects to him. And I got in just before he passed away, you know. So we need to get our own people. And just like this screen is black, you are not black. So stop calling yourself out of God's, out of your name. You're a child of God, a creator, whatever name you give him. And to call yourself black is to dishonor your creator, because he's definitely not black. And you dishonor your ancestors because you're telling them, I don't know who I am, where I come from. So I'm going to take this slave name they gave me and I'm going to cherish it like it's mine. That's not your title, black. That's something given to you that proves you still in slavery. Don't let anybody call you black. See, we got to start this movement, getting back to your roots, so that your children would not have to go through what you went through, because you're still going through slavery. Can't you see it? What you gonna do if this man don't give you a job? See, he's taught us something called learned helplessness, which means you face things so hard until you give up trying and wait for him to throw you some crumbs. I'm not talking about anybody other than myself as well. I was been a part of that whole rigmarole, getting my degree, thinking I'm gonna teach my people. Yeah, there's nothing like that set up these days. The school's not teaching anything worthwhile anyway. You can tell that by the students that come out. Just look at the students that's coming out. And that's not no way to get no money if you want to be prosperous. You got to learn technology. A lot of people getting their start on the internet. Do you know you get taught you teach yourself the technology of the internet? You can start your own business or you can assist somebody else. There's many things you can teach yourself. You don't spend $1,000 somebody to teach you that you're not a man and you're not a woman. It's madness. The horror. So if you want things to change, we got to change the things we're doing. We got to come together. We ain't got to come together. You got to get together with somebody and build something. First, take care of your own family. Become independent. So whenever comes, whatever horror is brought to our communities, we right. We set up because we got James down at the corner. He got a grocery store. His son and some other people got a farm. And James got a hardware store. And his cousin got a service station where they got links to get their own gas. And he got a reserve in case the gas stopped delivering. So no matter what happened, we're going to still be driving and eating. Well, how many of y'all got that set up? You just waiting to be victimized. You know, whenever these catastrophes come, you know who suffer the most. Why is that? Because they have communities. They help each other. We destroyed that, or allow him to destroy it. The oppressor, you allowed him to destroy your communities, and you wonder why your people are suffering. I'm telling you what I know, because I grew up and we had everything we needed. We had it. Everything we needed, we had it. We didn't have to go downtown to buy anything. And they saw that and they said, these people, you even had our own baseball teams. And what kind of mind would believe that we don't need to have our own? Now the horrors we were living after that. Just look at the horror our children went through. Just look at the horror you went through. Still going through. And gonna get worse. It's been getting worse. Until you, as a people, we come together and unite. Start with your own community. Find 2 people who you can work with. Build something. Don't matter what it is. Where you can do business with each other. And encourage that from the children. Elijah Muhammad showed you how to do it. You just got to come together, people. Stop trying to pretend you're something you're not. I can really go into this, but I'm going to leave it right there. Enough said. Watch my videos and listen to my audios. I got quite a few of them. I'm just putting this black on to let you see what you're calling yourself. Yeah, that's why the screen is black. Until you stop calling yourself black. I'm not saying I'm going to keep it up that long because I don't know when y'all going to stop calling yourself black. But just a reminder to you for right now, you're not black. You don't even look like that. So why are you lying to? See, if you lie to yourself in one thing, you lie to yourself in others. If you lie and call yourself black, then you lie and say you're free, that you don't need nothing for yourself. I got a school. Why do I need our own school? We got a school. Their schools is better than ours. Why is that? Well, integration has really, that's been the worst thing in my life. I've seen our people suffering because I remember before integration what it was like. Yeah. So that's why the young people need to talk to the older people who was here before integration. They can tell you what it was like and how this is hell. But the schools have taught you don't mix with your own kind. Mix with other than your own kind. It's unnatural to be together. That's what they're teaching you now. But then people don't want you because you're a traitor to your own. Who wants a traitor amongst them? How you hired to the tribe?